Just kidding. Hey there, my favorite scientists. It's Friday. Woo, woo, woo. April the 16th of 2021. What do you think we're doing in science today? We will identify examples of interdependence in living things. We've been working on interdependence all week. How will we study it today? We will research facts on Pebble Go, then complete 3 food chains who are missing a living thing. Remember what a food chain is? Yes or no? Like me, I'm in the food chain right here. Who's about to eat me? I'm going to give my energy to the shark. Is there another predator that could come and eat the shark? Today you'll have 3 chains, and they're all missing something. You'll have to fill in what's missing. Why are we doing this? We will understand how living things depend on each other to survive. Do I depend on this shark, or does the shark depend on me? What do you think? Am I going to eat the shark? No. He depends on me for his food if he eats me. I depend on my water. What do you depend on? You definitely need food. You depend on air. You depend on water. But today we're going to focus on how each animal depends on the other one. First, let's go to Pebble Go. Dun, 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 dun. Pebble Go.
Pebble Go.
Food chains and webs. Are you ready? Let's learn some facts today.
All living things need energy to live and grow. Plants are producers. They use energy from sunlight to produce or make their own food. Grass and trees are producers.
Say that P word with me. Producer. Are you a producer? Do you take in the sun and make your own food? We are not producers. But like it says here, grass and trees are producers. All these plants you see in this beautiful photo are producers. They're soaking up energy from the what? The sun. And they make their own food.
Herbivores.
Do you remember what is an herbivore? Are you an herbivore?
Animals get their food by eating other living things. Animals are consumers. Some animals eat plants. Animals that eat plants are herbivores. A grasshopper is an herbivore. Rabbits and deer are herbivores too.
So an herbivore is an animal that only eats what? Plants. Good listening ears. Here they told us a few herbivores, like a grasshopper. What else does it say? A rabbit. And like you see here, a deer. All of those are herbivores. They don't want to eat other meat. They only like plants. Now that you know what an herbivore is, are you an herbivore? Yes or no?
Carnivores.
Carnivores. What are those?
Some animals get their food by eating other animals. They are called carnivores. A bluebird that eats a grasshopper is a carnivore. So is a fox that eats a rabbit. Can you think of other carnivores?
All right, a carnivore likes to eat what? Not plants. Meat or other animals. Do you eat other animals? Yes or no? Even this cute little birdie, he's a carnivore. What is he eating here? Oh, a little grasshopper. So he's an animal who eats an animal, so he's a carnivore. Say that word, please. Carnivore. A fox eats rabbits, so he's a carnivore. Can you think of any others? That shark who wants to eat me. Is he a carnivore or an herbivore? Carnivore. One more.
Food chains. Plants and animals are connected by food chains. A meadow food chain starts with clover. A grasshopper eats the clover. Then a bluebird eats the grasshopper.
Oh, here we have a chain. The food chain always begins with the sun. The sun shining down on this beautiful meadow, and it grew this type of flower called a clover. Now the clover has bloomed, and what came to eat the clover? What do you see? The grasshopper. So the sun gives energy to the clover. The clover gives energy to the grasshopper. Then in swoops a bluebird to eat the grasshopper. So now the grasshopper
Life Sciences.
The grasshopper gave his energy to the bird. Who could come and eat the bird now? Oh, for sure. That's a good idea. Let's watch the video. Oh no. Is something going to come eat this bunny rabbit? What do you think? There's 2 videos. Oh, I hope the rabbit's going to be okay. Phew. What's that bunny rabbit eating here? Grass. Beautiful. Let's talk about this food chain. What gave energy to the grass? The sun. And now the grass is giving its energy to this, oh, so cute little bunny rabbit. I'm so glad nothing came, but what could come and eat that bunny? A snake. Yeah, for sure. A wolf. A fox. So many options. That's one food chain in the meadow. Let's see what the other one is. What's that bird trying to eat? Oh, he ate it! Yikes! So here's another chain. The sun shined on the grass. The grass gave energy to that worm. Then who came to eat the worm? The birdie. Now who could come and eat that bird? Nice! Another snake or a fox or a cat. Meow. Now that we have studied our Pebble Go facts, we need to review vocabulary. Here's our first 2 words. Living. Living things have needs. Today we're talking about the living things that need energy. We have different habitats. Say habitat. We have the meadow habitat. We can have an ocean habitat. We can have a farm habitat. Different areas, different habitats, different places have different animals and plants in them. But every habitat has food chains. We've seen this food chain every day this week. Help me describe it. The sun gives energy to the grass. The grass gives energy to the grasshopper. The grasshopper gives energy to the frog. Frog gives energy to the snake. And the snake gives energy to the eagle. We study how energy moves in a food chain. Oh, remember that bee? Say the D word with me, depend. A bee depends on the flower. It needs it. If it doesn't have that flower, what happens? It can't survive. Say the S word with me, please. Survive. To survive is to stay alive. What does the squirrel eat to survive? Nuts, acorns, pecans. If he doesn't have them, he will not live. He depends on them to survive. Now that we've seen our vocabulary, we've studied Pebble Go, it's food chain time. I'm going to get my tablet so I show you exactly how to do it digitally. Come meet me on video 2, and let's get to work.